You guys should come check out what we're doing to this class. So check this out. We have this class here at Millersville. It's called the Millersville University Multimedia Magazine. We call it MUMM because that's really long and boring. And pretty much what we do is we have this website here, and the students in the class, we all make packages and news stories and stuff like that. And we put together a news show every couple of weeks, and we throw the show up on this website, and it's pretty awesome. You guys should really come check it out.
Hello, Millersville. I'm Hannah Whiteshield.
And I'm Anthony Starr.
And given the springtime weather and the smell of Lancaster in the air, we just had to move outside. We're here to give you the top 7 stories for places and things to do around the university campus.
That's right, Hannah. Looking for an adventure? Need somewhere to have a picnic? Or you're just looking for beautiful scenery? Well, the Lancaster County Central Park has all of this to offer and more. People of any age can go and find something to do, and you can even learn about the historical landmarks that the park has to offer. Let's go on an adventure with Rebecca Anderson.
With all of the farms and country life near Lancaster, you wouldn't expect there to be a nature park. Covering over 544 acres of land, Lancaster County Central Park is the largest of the county parks. Adding to the many natural outdoor features, the park also has a swimming pool, a skate park, gardens, campsites, a library, historical landmarks, trails, and picnic pavilions. Located alongside of the Conestoga River, there is gorgeous scenery and plenty of room for different activities. A few locals tell us about their favorite things that the park has to offer.
Well, there are so many different things to the park. I would probably say just like the nature in general. I kind of like the lake over here. It's really calming, and it's kind of a place to just go out and relax.
I personally love coming with friends, throwing the frisbee around, just laying down by the water over here, just anything.
Lancaster County Central Park, being one of the county's 9 parks, creates great traffic due to its centralized location in the county. Over 40,000 each summer come to the park's pool facilities, but some prefer to swim elsewhere.
Most of the time I just come down here and walk my dog, let him go swimming, go run around up here in the hills.
I think I really like is just there's so many things to do at this specific park. There's a playground, there's a swimming pool in the summer, there's hiking trails that you can walk. Even right there is people are walking their dogs. You can just lay down and have a lunch with your friend or something like that. Also, I saw there's a bunch of maps everywhere in the park, so it can tell you where you are and if you want to explore a different section of the park.
To go along with the trails, there are different maps of the park and the different locations of each trail. Other resources include information about different plant and tree life, along with samples of each that can be found all around the park.
Yeah, there's trails all over. It's surprising how small an area this is, how many little trails and stuff that are around here. Not only that, but you can go up to Rock Ford and back down in there, and there's more places to go.
Lancaster County Central Park is rich with history. Native Americans from the Susquehannock tribe used to live in the park. A burial site from the tribe is located in the park along Gulf Road. To mark the historical site, there's a plaque, and in the environmental center of the park, there are several artifacts on display. Overall, the park is filled with different things that can be enjoyed by people of any age and even their pets too. I highly encourage you to go on an adventure to the Lancaster County Central Park.
Yeah, this park has a great location. It's less than 15 minutes away when I just want to come and relax, get away from school, and just do whatever.
Reporting from Lancaster County Central Park, I'm Rebecca Anderson.
Wow, who knew there was so much to do at the park? Looks like I'll have to visit there sometime real soon. Where should we go next, Anna?
Millersville students have plenty to do on campus. However, another great location is the Manor Shopping Center, home of Yo-Fro Sweets. If you have any interest in frozen yogurt, this is the place to go. Let's go!
There's lots for Millersville students to do at the Manor Shopping Center, but one big popular place to hang out is Yo-Fro Sweets. Yo-Fro is an establishment that serves frozen yogurt to the public. It is unique because of the purchasing process. Customers take a cup, choose the yogurt flavor, add toppings, and place their order on a scale, and the price is determined based on the weight. With 10 flavors available and over 50 toppings to choose from, it is a destination that cannot be missed. Yofro depends greatly on the customers for their satisfactory results. Ryan Skier talks about his reasoning for coming out to Yofro.
I came to Yofro because a lot of my friends were coming to Yofro. My favorite part about coming to Yofro is enjoying, hanging out with my friends and enjoying the frozen yogurt.
Occasionally, they will change the flavor options to bring in even more people. The typical flavors include mango, vanilla, chocolate, and more. A few flavors are even available as non-fat or sugar-free for healthier options. Speaking of healthy, some people might think the toppings are just sugary treats. However, there are a variety of fruits available as toppings, like kiwi, strawberries, bananas, and many more. On top of that, they have regular customer favorite toppings like gummy bears, Sour Patch Kids, Reese's Pieces, Skittles, and so much more. In addition, customers can use punch cards, which after 7 purchases, they can obtain an 8th purchase of frozen yogurt for free. Even workers here enjoy the options and the atmosphere. Julia Bowles explains her job as a Yofro employee.
I'm more retail. I keep the fruit cut, keep all the toppings filled, check on the yogurt, make sure they're defoamed and all that kind of stuff. I help customers keep the store kind of clean. Well, I usually get in at 4 or 5 depending on the day of the week. On the weekends I usually open, so that's more setting up for the day, cutting up the fruit, getting the machines clean and everything like that. And then when I close, I come in and I refill everything like the sprinkles and the sauces, so when the big crowd comes in at night when it's warm, they're all ready to go. We do a lot of fundraising, mainly on Thursdays, at least recently that's when it's been. We do a lot of fundraising for sports teams, a lot of Millersville stuff actually. I personally like the atmosphere and the environment. You meet a lot of cool people. I work with really nice people. The boss is awesome. Just the whole atmosphere and working in such a new field, it's becoming really popular if you've seen. It's all over the place. So it's like a light working environment, but it's hard work. It's fun.
If you have any interest in visiting Yofro Sweets, it is located in the Manor Shopping Center on Millersville Pike, next to Ruby Tuesdays. Hours are Mondays through Thursdays from 12 to 10 p.m., Fridays and Saturdays from 12 to 10:30 p.m., and Sundays from 1 to 10 p.m. Reporting from Millersville University, I'm Joey Bertoni.
Yofro is located next to Ruby Tuesdays in the Manor Shopping Center on Millersville Pike. I love frozen yogurt, but I'm in the mood for some real ice cream. Do you have any ideas, Anthony?
Do you have 9 minutes? Well, then we're in luck, because it takes 9 minutes to get the Pine View Dairy from Millersville University. And once we get there, we can enjoy tantalizing ice cream, or we can have some fresh milk. And if we time it right, we can visit their calves or watch the cows being milked.
It's no mere coincidence that Pennsylvania's state beverage is milk. Pennsylvania is the 5th largest producer in the United States of milk. Here in Lancaster County, we have the benefit of skipping the middleman and going straight to the source.
One such source is the Pine View Dairy, where customers get the opportunity to see exactly where their milk is coming from.
So we have about 200 cows, and they have a parlor, and there's actually windows. You can go see them. People come and see them in the afternoon and watch the milk. So it's like a 10-stall parlor on each side, I think. I think maybe called double parlor. I don't know the technical term, but so the cows come in, they milk, they let them go. So then on processing days, take that milk and we process it right here in the back. And so, yeah, we have fresh milk. Yep, it's all right here. There's no middleman, there's no added anything. Pasteurize it, homogenize it, and it's to you.
The Pine View Dairy also provides an alternative way to pour your milk, from a bag.
So the store started like 40 plus years ago, and that's just how they started it. Like, they started with bags, and so you like get a pitcher, you put it a half gallon in, and you put it down, you cut off the edge, and you just pour like you normally would.
The bags are fun and unique. However, recently they decided to change things up a bit.
So just this past, I almost a year ago, June, we started the jugs. So the jugs are actually new. This is bags. So it's been a little bit, some older customers don't really like that, but yeah, it's good. I like that we have both, and that, you know, we offer for people who want jugs and people who want bags.
The milk is what keeps the customers coming back for more throughout the year. But in the summertime, their ice cream is a close second.
Well, over the summer it's kind of different because we have different flavors over the summer, so we add at least 8 to 10 more flavors. So, I mean, everyone loves, you know, the chocolates, the vanillas, and the, you know, raspberry and Oreo. But then over the summer you have like Oreo mint and chocolate chip cookie dough, which become like favorites. And then you have like coconut pineapple, which a lot of people like. So, I mean, it's all good.
So whether your visit to Pineview Dairy includes grabbing some bagged milk, eating some ice cream, or simply checking out the cows, it is a great source for all things dairy.
Let's not forget about the recent droughts in California, driving up the price of milk in grocery stores. The Pineview Dairy is already 90 cents cheaper, which could prove to be extremely valuable in the coming months. Reporting from Millersville University, I'm Rob Womack.
If you want to see those 2 cows, they get milk each day at 5:30 a.m., 1:30 p.m., and 9:30 p.m. And if you want to see their full range of products, you can visit their website at pineviewdairy.com. Now what can we do for some entertainment?
It's easy to indulge in the arts around Millersville. The Winter Center is often having choir or band concerts, and Bridenstine Hall has art exhibits. However, if you're looking for a more down and dirty experience, Lancaster's First Fridays will give you just that. Local musicians and artists crowd into the streets to show off their creativity. Here's Anthony Stock to tell us more.
It's Friday here in Lancaster, but it's not just any Friday. It's the first Friday of the month. And that means people have gathered here in the city to enjoy the arts in Lancaster. On the first Friday of every month, local artists show off their skills for a citywide event. Thousands of people from the Lancaster area enjoy live music, food, and a lot of art. It officially begins at 5 p.m. and lasts until 9. One of the many places you can visit is Mulberry Art Studios. The studio was owned and founded by April Copperhaven, one of the original facilitators of First Friday. She has found that the event is great for the city.
The arts have been a catalyst for revitalization, and it's been an economic driver for the city. Not that the artists are receiving their just reward, but the restaurateurs certainly are, and some other industries certainly are. So my commitment is to make sure the artists' work is purchased so that they can be recognized for their gifts to us in their town.
The idea of extending the hours of the First Friday started in 1999 by a small group called the Central Market Galleries. A few more groups joined in, and then by 2001, the idea really started to kick off. In 2007, Lancaster Arts was formed to take on responsibility for First Fridays by promoting it regionally and sending out e-newsletters. Today, one of 3 exhibits being showcased is Beatlemania, celebrating 50 years of the Beatles. Artists Ellen Sloop and Paula Egoff explain why the Beatles became the focus of their next piece.
We are from that generation, obviously, and we just got the idea on a bus trip, actually. We were seatmates, and we just thought, what fun to do something about the Beatles. Because 10 years ago we did one on Elvis, and it was such a hit. We thought, we'll try the Beatles this time, and hopefully people will either spoof or adore, whichever.
Kevin Miller was another artist being featured at the studio. He has been an artist his entire life, and his latest group of work reflects his concern for the future of the environment.
This painting behind us is called Captain Agape and the Children of Tomorrow. There are 2 influences here. One influence is Captain Agape. I don't know where it came from, but one day I got the idea that I would love to make a superhero for the children. A superhero who could save them. And what better name than Agape, which is the word for universal love of all people and all creatures.
At the end of the day, you can walk away from Mulberry Art Studios with a greater appreciation of art and the artists behind it. And owner April Coppenhaver is sure to encourage the future artists of First Friday.
Hold on to your vision, make it happen, continue to make it happen, and sometimes that lucky break comes along, but enjoy the ride, right? We're all here for a purpose, so enjoy the ride.
Reporting from Millersville University, I'm Anthony Stock.
Lancaster is bursting with creativity, and you can see for yourself at the next First Friday on June 6th.
I found another place that we can do something fun in Lancaster. Tim Rowe has found a great place where we can get those creative juices flowing, and we can have fun the whole family can enjoy.
Pottery Works is located in downtown Lancaster on West Orange Street. There are over 250 pieces of pottery that you can choose from and design with over 150 glazes. They have pieces ranging from holiday to comic book heroes.
I've been coming to Pottery Works since I was in high school. My girlfriends and I would have our parents drop us off there, and we would spend hours there painting and talking and doing whatever. It's a really great place to hang out because there's lots of chairs to sit in the front room. It's a little crowded sometimes, but it's been wonderful to hang out. There's lots of different pieces to choose from little knickknacks to actual dinnerware sets and things for your kitchen and all over your house. What's really great about it now is, now that I'm older, our girlfriends get together and try and go as a big group, and we can bring our own food and beverages in and sit there and have like a little party and paint. It's really nice too because the staff is very helpful. They're very well known with what they need to do in the store, and they can explain the different types of glazes. They can explain how the process works with the kiln. They're very prompt with their pieces. They have most of the pieces that you work on fired within a week, and then they give you a call and you bring in your receipt and you're able to pick it up, and they gift wrapped it for you, and it's a lot of fun. They do offer special bags, so if you want to give it to a friend as a present, they have these really wonderful bags to get them in. Another thing that our friends really enjoy is that it's right in the center of Lancaster, and there's plenty of parking all around it. And it's also within walking distance from all the bus stops, so even if you don't have a car, you can walk from there, from the bus depot, which is right down the street. It's also a really great place to go to before you go out on the town, just to hang out and work on your pieces. The great thing about it also is if you don't finish a piece, they'll hold it for you in the back of the room, and then all you have to do is put your name on it, and they'll let you come back and paint with it in whatever day works for you. And then you can have it fired and ready to go.
Pottery Works because it's close to my home, and it's very family friendly, and they have a lot of activities to do. One of the things I don't like about it is that it takes a while to get your stuff back, so you kind of wish they had more kilns so that your items could come back sooner, especially if you're making a gift for somebody. I'm very surprised to see that they offer painting classes other than just pottery things to do. It's a great place to take people to go do birthday parties for kids, or there were some women in there enjoying just an evening out and drinking wine, which I thought was pretty cool. Staff is very friendly. They're very helpful. They explain a lot of things that otherwise you wouldn't know.
It's fun for the entire family. So if your family is looking for something to do, they can stop by Pottery Works. They're open Sunday, noon till 6 p.m., Monday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Tuesday through Saturday, 10 through 9 p.m. I'm Tim Rowe, reporting for Millersville University.
My family would absolutely love to make some new pots and art pieces to put around the house. Wow, all that fun and excitement has made me really hungry. Are there any good local places?
Well, if you're looking for a great place to eat that isn't a dining hall here in Millersville, then we have to look no further than the George Street Cafe, located just down the street from the heart of campus. Whether you're looking for a delicious sandwich or a delectable dessert, the George Street Cafe can suit all of your cravings. Anna Whiteshell takes us inside for a closer look.
Located at the corner of Cottage and George Street, the George Street Cafe is just a short walk away for any student or visitor with a hankering for fresh and local food. A unique menu with options such as Brussels sprout and kale salad and a Mediterranean chicken salad sandwich sets the George Street Cafe apart from other local eateries. Susan Lithgow, owner of the George Street Cafe, became a coffee roaster in 1993 and first opened an espresso bar across from the House of Pizza located on West Frederick Street.
And this building sat empty, owned by Mellon Bank, for a few years. So in 1998, we bought the bank and started a renovation so that we could turn it into a coffee house. Almost everything in here is baked from scratch, and especially when the farming season really gets going, we really focus on everything local and sustainable, and we try to support the farmers that are just right around in Manor Township.
With delectable food options such as brownies, baklava, and sticky buns, sometimes all people want is a tasty treat.
People, especially the students, really love our bread pudding. And why that is it changes all the time because it's made from our day-old baked goods. Like it could have sticky buns in it, it could have muffins, it could have brownies. And then you mix all that up with a custard and then you bake it off. And then when you serve it, you heat it up and you put a rum sauce on it. Maybe that's what they like, the rum sauce. But they like it because I think it's the sweet and it's a comfort food kind of thing.
Another unique element of the George Street Cafe is their link with the Lancaster County Library.
Their warehouse called us and they said what they're trying to do is get free books into almost all the coffee shops around. So this is a few years ago, but there's no controls on it. It's just to encourage people to read. So that's how that got there.
This is my first time at the George Street Cafe. It's really nice in here. I've never been in here before. I've heard of people who've come here before and said it's really good, and I really wanted to try it. They have a lot of options. They have like all different sandwiches and entrees, and they have like a ton of coffees.
Probably, depending on what's available to us, anywhere between 20 and 30 different country of origin coffees. And so we have our own blend, and in addition to that George Street Cafe signature blend, we always carry maybe 6 or 8 others.
I really liked my first experience at the George Street Cafe, and given this first experience, I would definitely come back again.
The next time you have friends or family visiting or are simply looking for some tasty food, look no further than George Street. Reporting from Millersville University, I'm Hannah Whiteshield.
Wow, that food looks amazing. I'll definitely have to try and get over there for some of their fresh quiche.
I love eating at the George Street Cafe when my family comes to visit. We always make sure to get a sandwich and some of their fabulous baklava. Wow, all of that food is making me interested to go see a movie. Do you have any unique ideas, Anthony?
10 years ago, Zootropolis closed its doors to the public in Lancaster, soon after loyal filmgoers wanted to see a place where films were still appreciated. The restoration of the new theater took a little over a year, but then it opened with much praise. Here's Jorge Ramos with more on the story.
10 years ago, the first theater under the name Zootropolis was built to showcase indie films and documentaries that otherwise wouldn't be seen anywhere else in Lancaster other than the big cities. Just last year, the second theater opened up on the corner of James and Murberry. This time around, with the partnership with Karen Roberts, Lee Lindsay was able to get a space that is a vast improvement on the original.
I love big screen movies. I do. I'll go to IMAX and all the others, but I like the smaller films. You see a lot of more interesting, brave performances, offbeat stories. And I've been going to Sundance for probably before you were born. And so I would see films there, and then once I moved to Lancaster, I never saw them come to Lancaster. So I got spoiled when I lived in Chicago and San Francisco, but really, for a while, Lancaster did have it. In Millersville, there was the Point of View, and he was wonderful. He put on some wonderful movies, but unfortunately he closed down.
The restoration of the new theater took a little over a year and offers their space for private events.
People have rented out for bridal showers. We have the LGBT prom coming up at the end of the week, and we actually have a wedding scheduled next fall, which is nice. We also do host some film festivals, and we're hoping to host the Rumspringa Film Festival next year.
The Art House offers food and drinks for customers with a wide selection to choose from. If indie films aren't your thing, Zootropolis also offers yoga classes with a relaxing atmosphere and a unique take on the theater experience.
I think the atmosphere is just wonderful. I mean, to get out of like the mainstream movie market and just come here and be able to take some coffee in the theater, there's couches in there, and just learn, you know, there's documentaries about art. I just think it's a great atmosphere.
Zootropolis depends on the word of mouth in order to reach new audiences and maintain their loyal fan base.
It was all the regulars from the old Zootropolis. They found us, and that was, it. And then slowly they would bring their friends in, and then their friends would bring their friends in, and then a lot of them brought their kids in, and then their kids started bringing their friends in. So again, that's just kind of word of mouth, So anyone, I mean, people from 16 to 85 come in there. It's great. Oh, I mean, just try to stay alive, continue to show really great films, make the city cooler with a movie theater in it. It is a great space. I mean, I do love it.
Tickets are usually $8 for adults, $7 for senior students and children. Early screenings are as cheap as $6. For more information on the upcoming movies and events, you can visit their website and their Facebook page. This is Jorge Ramos reporting from Millersville University.
Woo, that was quite the trip. We've been in Millersville, around Millersville, in Lancaster, and back again.
Hopefully you check these places out and have loads of fun with your friends and family, especially in this lovely warm weather. Until next time, I'm Anthony Starr.
And I'm Hannah Whiteshill.
And remember, MUMM's the word.